Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to another random match here on WWE 2K16. We've got for you this evening Raven versus Mikey Whipwreck in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And here we go with the entrances. And it's the first time I've used this arena as well, and it's going to have the nice little screen filter. I like that. It makes it look a little bit older, which is pretty good because it probably is. This match would have probably taken place in the late 90s, and here comes Raven, and that is a fantastic call. That is, and it makes perfect sense as well with this arena and everything like that. It's a really good one. So let's just hope that it works well in the ring as well. And again, guys, slap that like button if you like that core. It's a really good one, it really is. It's going to be a great addition to our Attitude Era roster. Going to be fighting for the Hardcore Championship over there, and maybe even involved in the European Championship pictures. I'm not quite sure yet what we're going to be doing. Things are organic, they'll change as we go along anyway. But yeah, it'll definitely be highly involved in the Hardcore Championship picture. As we see Jerry the King Lawler, Michael Cole and JBL sat at ringside at an ECW event in the mid-90s. Or the, yeah. There you go. And here comes Mikey Whipwreck. Actually on this game. I bet you can't believe he's actually on this game. I do. I was surprised when I saw it, but then again, it makes complete sense for him to be on the game because obviously he is part of the showcase. He was part of Austin's career. It's where Austin found his stunner as well. And I think we could even bring back the old tag team. I'm pretty sure that Whipwreck was in a tag team alongside Tajiri, if I'm correct. I might be wrong, but I'm sure Whipwreck and Tajiri were together in a tag team. And of course, Whipwreck is going to be involved in that Attitude Era roster as well, and Tajiri will be. You see the effects of the screen filters, and now both guys in the ring. We are about to get underway, and there we go. The bell goes. Remember, this is Falls Count Anywhere, so no disqualifications, no countouts. Pinfall submissions count absolutely anywhere in the arena, and outside the arena as well, by the fact. As you see, a little bit of chain wrestling between these two. Not what we expect to see. I'm sure it won't last too long, don't worry. Great dropkick there by Whipwreck. And this time Raven taking control in this chain wrestling. It's odd, like I say, it's not the sort of thing that you normally see the likes of Raven and Mikey Whipwreck doing, but it's a good way to open up the matches. A little feeding out process, and there's a back elbow by Raven as well. And Raven taking firm control of this match early on. Pulls Whipwreck into the middle of the ring. And there's that knee to the face, and Raven is really controlling this match now. Brings Whipwreck back up to his feet. And there he goes, sending him straight over the top rope to the outside. And this match looks like it's going to get very, very violent very, very early. As Raven hunting under the ring. What's he looking for? He's found himself a baseball bat, but Whipwreck is straight there straight away and takes that baseball bat away from him. And Raven fights his way back. And now Whipwreck gets it back. And there he goes, straight across the head of Raven. Raven goes down. And Whipwreck looks to continue the assault on the outside with that baseball bat. And there it is again, straight to the forehead of Raven. I like the way the announce team actually stand up. Well, the announce team weren't on 2K15, were they? It was just a blank table. So I quite like the fact that you got the announce team actually sat there, and when you come close enough, they start to move out the way, assuming you're going to break their table. I quite like that, actually. What I would like to be able to do is actually change the announce team that sat there. So like for the Attitude Era, have good old JR and Joe the King Lawler sat there. That'd be great, that would. As you see Whipwreck with a submission hold here on Raven, but it's not enough to finish him off. Raven back up to his feet, and I can't imagine Raven lasting too much longer. He's taken 2 big blows to the head by a baseball bat. That's not the sort of thing you fight back from quickly. Oh, now Raven looking to even up the odds, and there's the baseball bat straight across the back of Mikey Whipwreck. Swung it across the face again, but Whipwreck managed to catch a hold of that bat, and now Raven takes it back again. And now Whipwreck fights it back again. And there seems to be a lot of reversals involving that weapon. Seems to be, there we go, straight across the forehead of Whipwreck. He couldn't reverse that one. And now Raven just assaulting the ground in Whipwreck. Not quite sure what Raven's doing here. Just picking up and slamming down the weapon, and now picks it back up again and straight across the back of Whipwreck again. And across the face of Whipwreck. And surely there's not much more beating Whipwreck can take with this baseball bat. Raven brings him back up to his feet. And Whipwreck straight into the ring post there. Whipwreck out of nowhere just grabbing Raven and forcing him face first against that ring post. And now just wrenching the leg back. Whipwreck with a pin. 2. It's only a 2 count. I like the way the woman in the crowd there is taking a picture. That's clever. It's the little tiny details that I'm really noticing that just make the game better than what it was. And you see the crowd actually react to things that are happening during the match as well. And there's a pin. It's only for a 2 count. I noticed that a lot when we did the Hideo Itami versus Daniel Bryan match, which I uploaded yesterday. You'll see as soon as Daniel Bryan starts to do his taunt that the crowd start to join in as well. And I really like that. I thought it was a clever little touch. But I think that's one of the main things that have changed this year is the crowd. They've become a lot more realistic and a lot more interactive. They do crowd chants and things like that as well, but I'm probably not going to notice a lot of them because I do run the whole thing on mute while I'm recording, just so I don't end up ruining the sound coming across for you guys. The only sound you've got ruining your ears is my voice. I hope that's not too bad for you, hopefully. Boot to the back there by Raven. And I think we're going to see these two guys collide quite a lot in our universe mode. That Hardcore Championship both involved. Raven takes Whipwreck up. And there's that front Death Valley driver. Hoist the leg for the pin. 2. No! Only a 2 count. I was sure that was going to be a 3. Maybe Raven should have gone for the Raven effect. Northern Light suplex. On the outside. Now Raven just rolls Whipwreck over. Now just slamming his face against the ground. And now they're fighting even further up the ramp. Raven with a pin again. Again, still just a 2 count. Oh, Raven, great little over the top neck breaker. Again, going for a pin. Just trying everything, Raven, now to finish Whipwreck off. And that was enough. That over the top little stutter style neck breaker was enough to finish Mikey Whipwreck off, and Raven picks up the victory here. As we see some of the replays. There's a backbreaker on the outside by Raven. Went in for a pin there, but that was only for a 2 count. Whipwreck with the boots to the back here brings Raven back up to his feet. You see Raven reversing, slamming Whipwreck into the ground. And you see the amount of damage that Raven did systematically to Whipwreck the whole way through this match. There was that Northern Light suplex again, dropping Whipwreck on his back on the outside. But that wasn't enough to finish him off. This knee to the back of the head across the face. That wasn't enough to finish him off. But you see here this little over-the-top stunner neckbreaker style move. That was enough to finish Whipwreck off for the 1, the 2 and the 3. And a great win here for Raven. Raven makes a successful debut here on 2K16. As I said, he's going to be heavily involved in our Attitude Era roster, especially in that hardcore division and maybe elsewhere, who knows. Anyway guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Please, as I said earlier, slap that like button, not just for this video, but also for the Raven Core as well. And if you're not already, then please subscribe. It does help me out a lot, and of course you get a nice little buzz every time I upload a video. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.